morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hey, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Hey, how's everybody doing on this bright and beautiful Sunday morning? Hope that this audio clip finds everybody doing well. Yeah. How's your weekend going so far? Hope it's doing well, and I hope that the weather holds up here. It's really been beautiful, a little bit on the brisk side, no complaints. I do not miss 95 degrees, I have to tell you. Hey, listen, as the title says, we'll jump right into it. The many joys of vinegar. You know, I love vinegar. I love the idea of vinegar, okay? It's so inexpensive. It's a natural product. And many people, we just kind of like have it in the house. We have it for uses for, salads and so on and so forth. But there are just so many things, too many to even really name, of different things that one can do with vinegar. Now, right now, I'm going to talk about some white vinegar hacks. And then in a couple of minutes, Steve Young will be on, and he'll be mentioning a few of his hacks with vinegar as well. And I have to say the truth, in my honest opinion, vinegar can be the cheapskate's friend. Okay, so let's get into it. Some people know this, some people do not know this, but if you take a sponge while you're doing some bathroom cleaning, take a sponge and you soak a little bit of vinegar on it, put on it a couple of drops of Dawn, specifically Dawn dish detergent. Okay, we're all familiar with that blue bottle, right? The blue liquid. Use that to clean off your shower and to prevent streaks. And that is good. If you do that every time when you're finished with your shower, you're never going to have a streak on your shower. I'm telling you, that thing works. So it's worth a shot. And let me tell you something. Another thing regarding bathroom cleaning. If you take 1 cup of white vinegar, add that to 1 cup of distilled water, or any water actually. You pour that into your bathroom bowl and you let that sit a few hours if you're cleaning during the day, or let it sit overnight, better still, that's more time, right? Let it sit in there. Then when you get up in the morning, you take your, brush, your bathroom brush, and you clean it, and everything just comes off very, very, very quickly. Here's a great way to get rid of that unpleasant smell of a kitty litter box. You know the kind, that smell. No matter what you do, it's just there. And I learned this trick from a realtor, and it's so simple it is a joke. This also removes the smell of cigarette smoke in certain areas too. That's good to know. Have you ever smelled cigarette smoke somewhere in someone else's house? And if you're a non-smoker, oh boy, you really know that the person smokes. But what they may decide to do is fill up a little bit of a bowl of vinegar and put it in an inconspicuous corner. And it just sits there, and it literally sops up that smell of smoke, or, pet odors and all that fun stuff. Did you know that if you put a little bit of vinegar on some cotton balls prior to polishing your nails, like right before you polish them, what you do is you rub your nails with the soaked vinegar cotton ball, clean off your nails. And the point of doing that is that it makes the surface extra cleaner. And what happens is when you apply your nail polish, and of course the bird clock's going off, but when you apply your nail polish, guess what it does? It actually supposedly keeps your nail polish on longer. I do not normally polish my nails that much anymore, so I couldn't attest to it, but it sounds reasonably logical. So if anybody out there does this trick, hey, let me know. Or if you've heard of this before, let me know. This is interesting to me, Now listen, if you have a pooch, okay, if you want to keep your pooch's fur a little bit on the shiny side, which is very nice, you could keep your dog's fur coat shinier by making a spray with 1 part vinegar and 5 parts water, okay? And then you spray it on, and guess what else? There's a double bonus to this. For some reason, that smell of the vinegar, it supposedly chases away fleas and ticks. Hey, that sounds definitely like of a more natural approach to helping out the old poocharuno. You know what I'm saying? And if anything is best in my life, things that are natural. And Steve's going to come by in a minute now with a couple of his own hacks. Hey, listen, I know that there are a gazillion hacks with vinegar, but if you have any of your own that have been tried and true, please, by all means, definitely, without fail, mention them in the comments section below. I'd love to hear from you. I'm telling you, really, a really good investment at the grocery store is to make sure that when vinegar, well, you don't even have to wait till it goes on sale, because white vinegar really, in general, is relatively inexpensive, in my honest opinion. So if you could get a good deal on it, that's even the better. Okay, so let's hang on to Steve Young for a couple of his hacks.
Hello everyone. I wanted to talk to you about some tips pertaining to apple cider vinegar and some of its uses that's very beneficial that most probably don't even know about. A few of the things that you can do with apple cider vinegars are as follows. I use it in my bath water. It softens the water. Plus it's good for the skin. It's also good to use in your hair because it's also good for dandruff. I don't know how often some of us get a cold sore or a fever blister. I guess it's a part of nature. But if you take just a couple of drops of apple cider vinegar with a little water on some toilet paper, wrapped up, and just dab it on your lips, it's good for pulling out the infection within that. And it also promotes healing. A few other things that you can do with it is you can also use a little bit of it in your water when you go to boil hard-boiled eggs. It's supposed to help the eggs cook better and easier to peel, from what I understand. This is new to me. It's also good for bloating. It also decreases cancer risk, which makes me believe that it's also an antioxidant. It also tends to lower cholesterol. It improves heart health. And it's 3 calories per tablespoon, which is great. Which probably low carb at the same time, but at this moment, that's irrelevant. So, all in all, what it comes down to is a lot of things that you could use to treat things that we have going on. Apple cider vinegar is usually found in most, if not everybody's, pantry. And it's a remarkable thing. This particular apple cider vinegar, the Bragg's brand, can be a little bit on the pricey side. It's around $6 or $7 a bottle. But White House, not the one pictured, makes an organic version as well. That's a little bit less expensive. That's a step across from, to my understanding, to the Bragg's brand. But before intaking anything internally, because it also is good for ulcers, by the way. Before anything is taken internally, consult with your doctor and find out if it is okay to use, because everybody's different. You don't want to have any side effects or something happen, in result of the apple cider vinegar. So it never hurts to be on the safe side of things to make sure all is good. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. And if you like what you hear, please feel free to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you have any other suggestions with apple cider vinegar, please feel free to comment. Would love to hear your suggestions. Thank you so much and have a good day.
Hey, thank you so much, Steve. Those tips are amazing. See the difference, everyone? The first part of the show had to do with white vinegar. Second part had to do with Steve's tips using apple cider vinegar. Thank you for that perspective on the different vinegars and the different uses. I really appreciate it, Steve. Now listen, you guys, I'm looking at the Just Saying mug. Now this picture really doesn't know justice, but when it's in your hands, it really does you more justice. Now, just to also mention to you that this week I'm going to be working on creating some designs for the upcoming Christmas holiday season. Okay, and they're going to be really, really cute, and I'm going to put them up as soon as I can. In addition to this mug, there's another mug that I'd like to have out and have ready by tomorrow, and it's called, you may have heard me say this once or twice, am I right or am I right? Sort of like a little bit of a motto of mine. Maybe it's a motto of yours too. But these make great gifts and can be shipped directly to the person that you want to gift it to. Therefore, you don't have to wrap, you don't have to lick a stamp. All you have to do is let me know by that, okay? If you're interested, you can reach me via email if you don't rather go to the website. All you have to do is reach me at meistermama@gmail.com. What did I say? meistermama@gmail.com, and I'll put that email link below in the description box. And listen, thank you everyone for viewing. I'll be back tomorrow for Money Monday. Have a great day, everybody.